In local news headlines, NASA is hiring Indiana's very own Lisa Pratt. Pratt was an Indiana University professor of the Department of Earth and Atmospheric Sciences. She has been a part of Indiana's staff since 1987. After being hired at NASA, she has been named the Planetary Protection Officer. This means Pratt is responsible for protecting Earth as a whole against potential contamination by extraterrestrial life forms, such as microorganisms from places such as Mars. When asked about the new position, Pratt says, "I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to a mission of planetary protection at a defining moment in human evolution and the advancement of science." Pratt started her new job yesterday at NASA's facility in Washington, D.C.
In another news, Wall Street recently experienced its most volatile day on record. Stocks went into free fall on Monday as Dow plunged by almost 1,600 points. This drop amounted to about 4.6%, making it the greatest drop since August 2011 during the European debt crisis. A statement issued by the White House stated that President Trump remains focused on our long-term economic fundamentals, which remain exceptionally strong. While it is true that the Dow is still doing well, coming off of a week of positives, this deviance served as a reminder to investors that the stock market is, in fact, a bubble, and that in a matter of a few hours, things can go from great to terrible. Now over to Olivia with your news update.
Thank you, Shahir. Good afternoon, Carmel High School. This is Olivia Frey with your news update. In recent national news, the Philadelphia Eagles come out of the Super Bowl with a win, which means they will most likely get to visit the White House. However, President Donald Trump has been clashing with the NFL this year, as he is against the professional players that have been kneeling during the national anthem. Some of the Eagles players are choosing not to accept the visit to the White House. These players include Malcolm Jenkins, Chris Long, and Torrey Smith. After the Patriots' Super Bowl win last year, many of them skipped their White House visit as well. Thank you, Carmel. That is all I have for you today. This has been Olivia Frey for CHTV News. Now back to Maria.
The Winter Olympics are coming up, and with figure skating being one of the most popular Winter Olympic sports to watch, suspicions have arose concerning the figure skating judges being biased. Figure skating scoring isn't like other Olympic sports scoring because the figure skating judges are allowed to score for athletes from their own countries. The judges this year have been advised to not hold ties to their own country, and others made sure that the scoring is fair, especially since this year's figure skating competition will be one of the most competitive the world has ever seen. The Winter Olympics will kick off this Friday with the opening ceremony aired on NBC. Now, over to Daniel and Ty with your sports updates.
Thanks, Maria. I'm Dan Shaquille alongside Ty Bryant with your CHTV Sports Update. In local news, the Lady Greyhounds defeated Hamilton Southeastern in a blowout game. Toby Tylo and Amy Dilk led the team in points as the Lady Hounds won by 20 points. Their next match will be Saturday in Kokomo for regionals. Ty?
Good luck to the Lady Greyhounds as they play Zionsville next week in the regional championship. In national news, this week Super Bowl 52 was hosted in Minneapolis. The New England Patriots took on the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles came into the game as the underdog to the reigning champs. The Eagles were led by second-string quarterback Nick Foles, who's arguably had one of the best Super Bowl performances ever by a quarterback, as well as being the first player to ever throw and receive a touchdown in Super Bowl history, as he led his team to a 41-33 win over the Patriots and was awarded the Super Bowl MVP. I'm Ty Bryant.
And I'm Daniel Shaquille, signing off from the Sports Desk. Back to you, Shahir.
Thank you, Daniel. According to a recent article in the New York Times, President Trump's lawyers are concerned that an interview with special counsel Robert Mueller could end with the president being caught lying. I have concern of the president possibly making self-incriminating statements. His attorneys have attempted to sway him against a confrontation with the special counsel, citing that Mueller's team is yet to reach the high threshold that it needs to earn a face-to-face interview with the president. According to four sources briefed with the matter, Trump's aides believe that if the president refuses an interview with the special counsel, Mueller may not be willing to subpoena him in an attempt to force a presidential interview. On the contrary, the president himself has stated that he would gladly take part in an interview, and even do so under oath. Trump told reporters that he is looking forward to the interview, saying, "Here's the story. There has been no collusion whatsoever. There is no obstruction whatsoever, and I am looking forward to it." The special counsel's request for an interview with the president may signal an end to the ongoing Russia probe, which began on May 17th of last year. That is all for this story. Now, over to Caroline with your entertainment update.
Hello, Carmel High School. This is Caroline Benton with your entertainment update. Sunday, Kylie Jenner finally broke the pregnancy news by sharing that she had her baby girl on February 1st at 4:43 in the afternoon. In addition to a letter written to her fans that was posted on her Instagram, Jenner also posted videos that she made throughout her pregnancy to Twitter, with the caption, "Here's a glimpse of the last 9 months." After being completely out of the spotlight for so long, in her letter, she states, "My pregnancy was one that I chose not to do in front of the world." Then continuing to explain that in order to prepare for this new role, she needed to stay private in order to stay as positive and as healthy as possible. Some fans, however, were not shocked by the news, while others speculate this as some sort of plan to make her reality show's ratings go up. Most fans reacted in a positive way, saying that it was very mature for a 20-year-old to do. One Twitter user even states, "From how she handled her pregnancy out of the limelight, I know she will be a great mother." I would like to say congrats to the Kardashian-Jenner family with their new addition. That is all we have today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for the update, Caroline. That is all we have for you today. This has been Maria Sam.
And Shahir Jamal with your afternoon newscast.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, Carmel.